I was just reading some of Alphinius Goo's ramblings. He can be a bit wordy, can't he? But I guess that's why we all like the mad wizard Alphinius Goo. He's off somewhere about to host what I hear is going to be a pretty epic dungeon crawl. I bet that's why you're all here. Well, good news, I have all the info for you about how this is gonna run. But first, I know what you really want to see. Fortunately, I also have a bit of magic. Folks, this stuff is amazing and we are serious about giving it away. One of you will be winning a custom portrait where you can become your character. It's me. Not only will we be giving out loads of individual prizes throughout the stream, but everyone has the chance to win one of our grand prizes. But first, let's talk about how you can be a part of the giveaway. You must go join Gooey Cube's Discord server and be a part of a team to win. That's what this link is for. And remember that caps lock matters. Once you are in the Discord, click the icon of the team you would like to be on. When picking a team, keep in mind that the fewer people on a team, the higher the likelihood that you will win a prize. Once you have selected your team, there are no takebacks. That's the team you are on for the whole dungeon crawl. Team captains are in charge of each of the team channels. They ensure the will of your team is executed flawlessly. While you are all getting logged onto the Discord and picking your teams, let's meet these marvelous folks who will lead your team to victory.
Greetings. I am Gooey Redthorn, and I am here because once in Darkenhaven I heard of a great Fusilier. I heard of her daring deeds from the coast of West Fredestia to the isles of the Ajavindun archipelago. I heard how she once killed a Catigator with her bare hands. I am honored to serve as team captain to that hero amongst heroes, Kaviza Madran Tur, Sarth Fusilier. A veteran in the adventuring world, Kaviza plans to defend those who cannot defend themselves and fight for those who need justice.
Greetings, adventurers! My name is Casey, or better known as the Emissary of the Great Mother. I will be the team captain for one Devrunda Marianai, a human fighter. He is a prince who was framed for a terrible crime, and he must prove himself a hero before he returns home to face his terrible past. We will be cheering him on with our battle cry, "The Eyes Have It!" Ha-ha!
Greetings, I'm Pam. Sometimes known around these parts as Black Bonnie. I'm also the den mother for Tabletop Misfits. I'm here with you today to be your team captain for Arya Sharasel, the elf wizard. She's a sweet and very lost wizard girl who is looking for her father. She hopes to join an amazing adventuring troupe and find him again someday. I'll look forward to seeing you in the chat.
Greetings! I am James, otherwise known as the Dungeon Master for Tabletop Misfits, and I have stumbled upon the Gooey Cube and have had the honor to represent the chaos and fun of this group. I am psyched to be the team captain of Mikhail Shagurasin, the half-elf agent of Jinx, a clever charlatan who will stop at nothing to find great fortune while making his name in mischief and adventure. I look forward to seeing you in the chat, where we can cause chaos together.
Thank you, team captains, for all your help. Are you in the Discord yet? If not, it's okay. We still have time before the dungeon crawl starts because I have to tell you all about how this game is going to run. We have a glorious dungeon setup that we are going to work our way through, and you, the viewers, will get to vote on the actions you want your characters to take, all while having many chances to win lots of loot, both in the game and in person. Each room in the dungeon will have 4 options of actions you can take, and you will get to vote on the one that most interests you. When the players enter a room, they will all roll initiative, which will determine which team gets their first choice of action. All 4 actions must be taken, so if your top voted action is taken by a team with a higher initiative, you may vote again for one of the remaining options. The team with the lowest initiative will get the last option available. The options each trigger one of 4 reactions. You can discover loot, you can spin Kismia's wheel, you can do a skill check, or you can uncover a monster. You won't know what each of the options do when Alphinius lists them off, so make your best guess and hope the gods favor your team this day. Ultimately, all you adventurers need each other to reach the end of the dungeon. If you manage, everyone has the opportunity to win one of our awesome grand prizes. But the members on the team who end up with the most dungeon points get entered to win the grander grand prize. What are dungeon points, you ask? They are points that can be earned or taken away if Kismia is not in your favor throughout the dungeon crawl. They are ultimately what will determine which team is the winner of our show. We've put together a complex yet mostly objective list of what earns you dungeon points, but we're certain you will pick it up along the way. Plus, I'm tired of talking. I want to see you all kick this dungeon's butt. One last thing though, you can help your player along the way. Every team starts with 50 gold. The opportunity to purchase varying power-up points for your player will present itself during each room of the dungeon. Some dungeon points will be awarded based on your remaining pot of gold and percentage of your team's health left when you reach the end of the dungeon. Use your gold wisely. Who will strike the right balance? Who will conquer all? Let's find out on the Great Gooey Giveaway Dungeon Game Show! Take it away, Alphinius!
In the shadow of the great Eternic ruin that is Mu'uz-Daran may be found a most terrifying series of passages that wind beneath the earth. It is said that these have existed since before the Woe of Ruin, and indeed were long ago, a place where a clan of dwarvish folk took refuge. It is said that the clan had much riches and even magical artifacts of antiquity, that their palaces were magnificent and adorned with silver, gold, and sparkling gems of the rarest beauty. But since the cataclysm that caused the flying city of Telsanthrod to turn over fully and crash to the face of Zyathé, these caves have been cursed, and indeed today are named the Dungeon of Du'Unix. Dark and fell are the depths therein, with creatures from the far deep of the Zion Dune infesting the halls, terrifying monsters, warped and corrupted by the decaying high magics that leech from the dead city. They skulk about in the shadowed chambers, and seek to slay anything that walks therein. It is said that those who come to this place can never escape the madness that visits their minds in the anims that follow, if they escape this place at all. Perhaps, brave venturers, you may test your mettle in the depths beneath cursed Mu'uz-Daran, in the dark, terror-filled corridors that are said to hold many mysteries as well as much treasure. But beware what lies below and mark your decisions well, for the choice made wrong will surely spell your doom.
Hello, this is Camera Mandy, the director of multimedia for Gooey Cube. You are about to watch part 1 of our interactive dungeon crawl that was live on Gen Con's Spring Showcase. We had been preparing to shoot for weeks, and were all set to shoot the dungeon with our players at the table, when 48 hours before the shoot, we had a small COVID scare. Someone close to us was starting to show symptoms. They took a rapid test the next day and it came out negative, but out of an abundance of caution, we made adjustments so the players would call in remote, and it was only Alphinius, myself, and Gooey Riley in the room with the dungeon. This last-minute scramble to get web cameras for everyone, figure out the audio, everything that encompasses such a huge shift in a shoot, definitely left us with some tech issues as we weren't able to finish the final phase of equipment testing we had planned. Alphinius, hilariously for the audience, but mortifyingly for me, had an echo like the voice of a god for the first 10 minutes of the stream. Things smoothed out and we found a good rhythm. We even got a lot of great feedback from the people watching live, even with all the technical problems. They were very gracious. The feed you're about to watch picks up after the echoing was resolved and things started getting a little easier for us. We hope you enjoy this stream and then check out part 2 that was live from Ethereal GaryCon. That stream was more the vision we had in mind and went almost flawlessly. Thank you for all your love and support of Gooey Cube. We hope to keep doing these streams, these big giveaways. We actually have a part 3 of the Dungeon of Du'Unix coming soon, and we hope you join us for it. Thank you very much.
I got to get it out of here, man. I got to get out the way.
So, do you strike it or do you just run?
I strike it.
Roll a 20-sider. You must hit armor class 14.
12.
And what is your modifier? Or is that all in?
That's a +5 on my 12.
Oh, so then you hit. So what is your damage, my friend? Give it to me.
Oh, I bust the crystal all over and get it all out the way.
For how much, sir?
I believe that's your D6s, my friend.
My D6,
Both of them.
Or roll a 5.
All righty, we got it, my friend. We've got it. Yes, we do. All righty now. So that is not over yet. So who is next? It is Mikkel. Mikkel, what do you do?
I will see my friend Devrunda with purple all over his face. I'm going to go flank that crystal on its backside. I'm going to assist my friend and try and strike it from the behind.
What are you doing to the crystal's backside? I don't even want to know.
I pull out my rapier and I'm going to strike it.
All right, roll to hit. Armor class 14, my friend. But I will give you +2 from behind. I am not going to give you a full flank. Go ahead, my friend.
I rolled a 15 and a 14. So it's +5. Both of those hit.
And what is your damage, my friend?
Dirty 12.
12. It is done. The creature is still up and is still fighting. What are you going to do? The next, I believe, is our friend. Right there. All right, Fusilier, are you going to step up and shoot, or what are you going to do?
I am, yes. I'm going to use a red fusel, and I'm going to shoot at this purple crystal that's attacking my party.
Do your worst.
That is a 21 to hit.
Dang! Did you roll a natural 20, or is that just with your modifiers?
It's with my modifier.
All right, you don't get a crit, my friend, but it was a good shot. Go ahead, roll your damage. Do your worst.
6 points of damage.
Ooh, it's so close.
Ooh.
So close. But not quite. All right, you have your chance, Ira. What are you going to do?
I am going to firebolt it. Pew!
Right through the warrior. Yes, this is your plan.
Yeah.
I'd like
I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. You could do this. What is your damage, my friend?
I rolled a 21 to hit, and the damage is going to be 7 fire damage.
Well, you have done the killing blow, Elle.
Yes.
And now we are going to roll its attack on one of the 4 of you. Right. It is going to attack Mikkel, what is your armor class? 14. It is rolled a 15. You are hit, sir. You take 6 hit points of damage, my friend. Yes, you do. Take it off. Corey, you capture that, my friend?
Yes, I did.
Aha. That is marvelous. All right. This is how a room works, my friends. That is basically how we will progress through the dungeon. And Corey, just for the fun of it, why don't you give a few prizes away right now while we wait, along with the ones that we had. The killing blow goes to Ira. Yes, we have got that. The gold we have already given to our friend Mikkel, right? We have done the skill roll. And the worst thing of all, right, is the zonk, which we roll.
Phineas, what gold?
I just got a purple face, man.
I know. I'm sorry about that, Devrunda. It is not right. Mikkel, you got 20 gold, did you not? Corey, is that not correct?
Talking about my boy. I found something.
And Mikkel's team got 4 prizes from our prize vault.
All right, so they are rolling them on and all that stuff. All right, so Corey, while you are doing that, let us have a little chat with our party. All right, my friends, you find yourself here. You are in this strange dungeon of the Unix, and you look, and you see that there are 2 ways to progress. You may progress to your left, down this direction, or to your right, down there. Please discuss it amongst yourselves and tell me what you wish to do.
I vote right because it is the right way to go.
That's pretty sound logic. Hard to fight with that.
I'm going to follow the wizard, man. I'm going to follow the wizard.
I already found the gold, so I'll go along with the wizard.
You're good, you got gold.
Ron with the team.
Right
to go.
Right it is. All right, my friends. you will begin down the passage on the right-hand side.
I'll lead the way down the path here.
Oh, thank you.
So
I
the
really
passage
didn't-
continues down.
And before we step into this room, I will tell you what they voted on for this room's bonus. Ira, you got nothing. They said, let's hold on to our gold. Devrunda, the same, nothing. Hold on to our gold. Mikel, you get a gooey reward. Kaviza, nothing. Hold on to our gold.
Well now, if
I
it
don't-
isn't a gooey reward. Are you ready, Camera Mandy? I am going to pull one of these. Here we go. It has been pulled. All right, my friend, this is an advantage on an ability check. So anytime that I am asking you to do one of those skill checks, this is the card you can play, and you can play it at any time during the game, and it is at your discretion, Mikel. All right?
Aye, sounds good. Good job, team agent.
All right. Now, let's talk about this next room. You come down the passage, and you enter this room here. From the passage here, you can see that there appears to be some kind of a bridge and some kind of a drop-off, at least in this area, but you don't have a real good clear view of it. As you are standing in the room, you note that there are a bunch of purpley blue mushrooms growing over here in this area. And over here, there's a series of much larger reddish mushrooms that are seeming to be growing. There is a strange creaking sound coming from this cluster of stalagmites and stalactites. The tights, of course, being from the ceiling, because tights always hang low. Remember that. The tights hanging from the ceiling, the mites going up, yes? And over here, strangely enough, is an old road sign. Roll initiative. Let us figure out what you are going to do, and we will see what your team tells us. Ha ha! The breeze that blows from the passage that you can smell, where you see this bridge, smells of kind of dank water. It has a scent to it that is a little foul, if you will. Yes. How are we doing, Corey, on the voting? How are we doing, captains?
Doing good, doing good. What are those
All
initiatives?
right. Roll those initiatives, my friends. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you.
Ready.
Ira, what is your initiative?
I got a 9.
Whoa. Not quite perfect, but close. Devrunda.
One time.
Mikel.
Another 8.
And Kaviza.
A 10.
Whoa, it's a maximum. So Kaviza's team is going to get to choose. We are going to choose between the stalactite cluster with the strange creaking sound. We are going to look at the red mushroom group. We are going to look at the blue mushroom group, or at the way sign.
Looks like your team
What
wants
is your
to see the blue mushroom group.
The blue mushroom group. Kavisa moves over to the blue mushroom group. Kavisa, I want you to tell me something.
Yes,
Are you there?
I am.
I want you to tell me, what do you do when you're at the blue mushroom group? Tell me.
Poke at him a little bit with my gun, and I get on my hands and knees and just look at them a little bit and smell them, see if they smell weird.
So as you are digging around, you see that there appears to be something buried in the dirt beneath a patch of those mushrooms.
Ooh.
What do you do?
I keep digging and I get that pouch out.
Marvelous. You pull out the pouch and you realize that it is a clinking sound inside. What do you do?
open that pouch. Get my team that gold.
Inside the pouch is 40 gold. Yes, 40 gold. And they are the folks who get the prizes this round. Sir Corey, are you ready to do the deed?
I am ready.
And that is well done by that team to pick the blue mushrooms first. That is perfection, rather than the team that picked the purple thing that almost, turned Devrunda all purple. Yes. All right. What are we doing next? I think it is Mikael. Yes, who is next?
It is Ira who is next.
Ah, I am sorry, Ira, you are next. What is the team telling you to do?
Number 4.
The way sign.
Yes. That is what I was
So, you come to the way sign. I want to know what you do. The thing is very dusty and dirty. There are markings upon it, but they are hard to see. What do you do?
I'm going to walk up really close, and then I'm gonna blow on it and try to blow the dust off. And if that doesn't work, then I'll kind of genie lamp, rub the sign to get the dust off.
So you begin to rub the sign and suddenly realize that the sign is moving. It is a mimic. You are being attacked by a road sign. Who the heck would have thought that? Yes. What is your armor class, my dear? Never mind. I don't even need to know. Ha! You take 5 hit points of damage. Everyone else, you have your chance to attack the road sign in just a moment. All right, my friends. I'm sorry, Ira. I didn't want to do that to you. I was really hoping it would be Devrunda or Mikael, but, it is what it is. You are being attacked by a road sign. Think about that. Boom, 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 boom. That is just...
I will. Okay.
It is uncool. All right. What are we doing next, my friends? Who is next? It is Mikael, yes?
It is Mikael going to the red mushroom.
Mikael, you go to the red mushroom. My friend, as you are there and you are looking at the red mushroom, you realize that there is some dust and other sorts of things coming at you. Yes. You have gotten zonked, my friend. You have gotten zonked terribly. Yes. Let us see what happens to you on Kizmir's wheel.
Couldn't help it. I had to sniff the mushrooms.
-3 hit points. It comes into your face. That is exactly right. So, Corey, that means what happens to Devrunda when he goes over to the stalactites and the stalagmites? I'm putting him on the spot.
I don't know.
For all of you out there in the teams, I want you to remember this at all times. It is loot. It is a skill check. It is a monster, or it is a zonk. That is what they all are. All right? So since we've already got the zonk, since we've already got the monster, since we've already got the loot, what is left?
Skill
The
check.
skill check. Yes. Come on, people. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. So, Devrunda, I need you to roll a 20-sided dice. Add your strength modifier, because you are looking at these stalactites, and you realize that possibly you could pull one over. It looks like there may be a crack or a crevice, something beneath it that might indicate a loose area or something hidden beneath. What do you do?
So I rolled the 16 plus my 3, so that put me at a 19.
You are marvelous, my friend. You have done well. It is well done, I must tell you. Let us see what you have gotten, because you have gotten something out of the treasure pile. Yes, you have what is called a potion of vitality. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Now I want you to remember this, my friends. When needed, this will give you 4 hit points automatically when you drink it. So it actually is a straight 4 hit points. It will add to your vitality. It will give you some oomph. It will also do one other thing when you drink it, Devrunda. It will give you +1 on your dexterity checks. So do not forget that.
Nice, man.
Do not forget that.
Dexterity.
Yes. But your team must tell you when they want you to consume it. You cannot choose.
All right, all right.
All right, Corey. So put that in their minds. Give them the opportunity to tell Devrunda what to do. All right. So that is room number 2. All right. What do you think, my friends? Are we having fun? Camera Mendy, you got a question? Corey, did you hear that? So what apparently is happening is it's the overlay that is causing us the technical difficulties with the cameras. So what I would like you to do at the end of each room, just like we are here right now, what I would like you to do is say at the end of room 2, Ira has how many hit points, right? Blah, blah, blah. And this is the first room where I am going to provide a MVP award. So I am going to roll a dice. And this will give our first dungeon points beyond the ones that have already been awarded.
What about the monster that's attacking our wizard?
No,
Oh
we
my
don't
God, we
need to
forgot
worry
the
about
monster.
it.
Yeah, oh my God, we forgot the monster. Yes, we must attack the monster. Yes, thank you very much for reminding me. Poor Ira is getting killed by a road sign. Not the best
monster.
All right. All right, my friends. This crazy beast is beating on her head with a sign that says one way. So what are you going to do? Let us go with the first initiative, which is Kavisa. What do you do, Kavisa?
I'm going to step so that I'm not going to hit my wizard friend, and then take a shot at it with my blue fusel this time.
Give it a shot. Roll your dice and do your worst.
That is 9 points of damage.
Very good. All righty then. Well done. All right. Who is next? It is Ira. You're getting smacked by this thing right now. What are you going to do, Ira?
This is the last time I ask for directions, and I will cast Ray of Frost.
Do your worst, my friend. Do your worst.
18 hit?
Well, you actually does, my dear. Did I not tell you the armor class? Armor class 15.
15. For 1 whole point of cold damage.
That's not good. Really not good. You don't get the MVP this round.
It's so scary.
All right. Let us go to our friend Mikael. What do you say, Mikael? What do you do?
Well, I think the first thing I do is I kind of rub my nose and get the mushroom dust from my face.
Go wonky-eyed over there, man.
Some potent mushrooms, my friend. You should try some. And then I'll go attack the one-way road sign.
Give it a shot. I'm a class 15, my friend.
17.
You have hit. What is your damage? Do your worst.
7 points of damage.
It is still up. This is the chance. Devrunda.
All right,
I'm
man.
class 15.
All right, man. What I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go straight forward, man. Jump on him, Mikael's shoulders, off his shoulders, and slash the monster with my sword, man.
It sounds great. Let's see the roll.
19, man.
Did you say 19?
19.
That's a hit. Do your damage, my friend. I'm going to tell you something else. Poor Mikael, because you weigh like 350 pounds, poor Mikael is kind of squished underneath you as you jump off of his shoulders. I kind of want to weigh damage, but that wouldn't be right. What's your damage?
Armor coming at me. Don't I get a reaction to get out of the way?
No, I needed the leverage. I needed a little bit more on that. You know, I had to go from here, man, to here. I needed your shoulders.
Roll the damage, my friend.
I rolled a 6.
6 plus your, I think it's 5, so that's 11. You have
11.
destroyed the mimic road sign. Well done. All right, so now that we have done this, now let's get everything sort of assimilated, and let's stop trying to do this overlay, and let's make sure, Corey, that we've got the dungeon points up for the killing blow on the purple crystal from last time. And from this room forward, I will begin to choose an MVP based on a roll, and that will also give dungeon points. So, Corey, do you want to give the... I'm sorry, my friend, say again.
Do you want to give the MVP first, or you want the totals first?
I shall give the MVP, and I have to give it this time to Devrunda for that incredible jumping, slicing, destruction thing that happened right there. So
he killed the road sign.
Teamwork makes the dream work, man.
You just remember, Devrunda, one of your greatest kills of all time in the history of your game playing was a sign.
It all counts the same.
Hey, Devrunda, my friend, congratulations. You're good at chopping wood.
A win's a win, brother. A win's a win.
The hatchet.
All right, and in the previous room, we had the killing blow. Don't forget about that, Corey.
Yes, I already have that.
All right.
So as far as I know, here are the totals, and captains, please correct me. We have Arya at 1 dungeon point for a killing blow. We have Devrunda with 5 dungeon points so far. Mikhail is 0 dungeon points, and Kaviza is 2 dungeon points. Now, I will also go ahead and tell you what is up for next room. Ira, you get a heal, 2d4,
nice.
plus 2 heal. Devrunda, Mikhail, and Kaviza all get gooey rewards from the gold spent by your team.
Isn't that something? Now, my friends, you have to make sure that you do not forget your gooey reward. So, we are not going to use rep points, so I'm not going to do that card. A rep point is something that does for interactions with people. And so when you're running around a dungeon like this, it's probably not going to be an effect. So let's do something else. So this...
Not even to stop your warrior from jumping off your shoulders?
Well, okay, so listen. So first, Kaviza, you are the first one. All right? So the first one, Kaviza, you have advantage also on an ability check.
Excellent.
All right? So Kaviza, you also have a healing potion. Do not forget about that. Write that down. You need to tell me when you want to use it, and I will roll it for you. But you have an ability check, okay? And Mikhail, this is your second GUI rewards card. This is advantage on an attack roll. Yes, very nice.
Oh, nice.
And Devrunda?
Yes, man.
You have advantage on an initiative roll. So that means when you get to roll initiative, you get to roll 2 dice. So just to make sure everyone knows what we have, Devrunda, you have a vitality potion. You have also advantage on an initiative roll. Kaviza, you have advantage on an ability check and a healing potion. And for our friend Mikhail, you have advantage on an ability check and advantage on an attack roll. So keep that in your minds and use those. Do not waste them. All right. And then Ira, you unfortunately have nothing but a heal. But that heal, did you add the hit points to the heal, my friend
yes.
Corey?
May I roll it right now?
Yes. Roll your roll. How much did you roll?
I got 2d4 plus 4, and total it was 10.
Perfect. Corey, did you hear that?
I did. 10.
Give Ira her bonus. All right. Well, that was pretty fun. Did we give our loots out to the people who got the loots?
We did.
Camera Mandy is asserting her authority right now upon me and wants you, Corey, to give away each team 1 digital copy of The Darkest Dream. 1 to each team. Ooh. And my friends, I know that there are people out there who own this already. If you own it already, do not worry. We will have a little something else we will do for you. And we will get... In fact, do not be concerned. So if you are a new person and you've never seen The Darkest Dream before, we will give that to you. But if you are someone who owns it already, we will do something else for you. All right, Corey? So can you do that? That is from Camera Mandy.
It will show up in chat as mystery prize because I don't have that set up in my cut and paste. So
no worries,
mystery prize.
All right. So for those of you who have never heard of The Darkest Dream, I encourage you, please, check it out. Give it a look. You might find a marvelous adventure, a marvelous campaign that you might enjoy. Now, let us continue forward. Yes. All right, my friends. Camera Mandy, are you on me? Yes, marvelous. Yeah. The reveal. You stand at the edge of a precipice, spanned by a stone bridge that has many cracks upon it, my friends. Yes, there are strange-looking gargolic creatures seeming to guard the entrance. The fall below to a dank and fetid water is far, perhaps 40 or 50 feet. All right? This is what you see. You can smell the scent of this foul water coming to your nostrils. And off in the distance, yes, you hear. Oh, Camera Mandy wants to know if she can turn it to red. I don't care, Camera Mandy. You do whatever you want with these marvelous lights. You have fun with them. So, my friends, here is what is going to happen. I am going to give you your first option. The option is you may move forward onto the bridge, or you may run away like little children and go home. What say you?
I think we need to go deeper into this dungeon, right?
I say we go check it out.
Yeah, I am
You're not going to run away.
No children in this
jingling bells. My team is crazy. And what was with dwarves and not putting handrails on the damn bridges?
It does seem like
yes, there are no handrails, as you can see. And by the way, can I just give a little shout out real quick? Do you mind if I do this? I want to give a shout out to our friends at Dwarven Forge. I have been collecting Dwarven Forge stuff since since they came out in like the late 80s, early 90s. And it is marvelous. In fact, some of this stuff is very vintage and some of it is very new. I love those folks at Dwarven Forge. I love their stuff. I know there are lots of other folks making terrain as well, but I just have loved their materials for a long, long time. So anyway, I just give a little shout out to them. Now that and by the way, they haven't sponsored us or anything like that. I just did that because I like this stuff. All right, here is your choices, my friend. Corey, have we all rolled? Sorry, my friends, roll your initiative. Ira, what is your initiative?
3.
Devrunda, what is your initiative?
7.
Mikael.
I think my dice is broken. Another 8.
No one is witnessing these dice rolls, sir. Riley, I want cameras in every office.
The good news is this dice rolling app stores all of the numbers. You can come look.
Okay. All right, and Kavisa, it is your turn, my friend. What is your initiative?
5.
All right. So here are the choices. Mikael, you are first. Devrunda, you are second. Ira, you are, Kavisa, you are third. And Ira, you are fourth. So I'm checking here. All right, perfect.
Looks like a loose stone for Mikael.
That's what. They have already voted. So yes. So there is Mikael. You are looking at the bridge, and you realize that there looks like a stone that the mortar has been removed beneath the gargoyle on the right-hand side. So you are going to.
I kind of breathe a little sigh of relief that I don't have to step on the bridge just yet.
So that is what you will do. Marvelous. What is our friend? Actually, let's just do it, right? Let us see what happens. So you move up, Miguel, to the loose stone on the gargoyle, right? Which is right near the dead body of the signpost, which is quite interesting, yes? So you move up there. What do? You see this mortared stone.
Does it look like it has a ceiling around the edge of the stone, or does it look like it has been moved recently?
No, that is what you see. You see that the stone, the actual mortar, is kind of dissipated or somehow been removed around this stone. What do you do?
Well, I think the first thing I'll do is I'll move my fingers around the edge, and I'll start searching for traps around the edge. Anything that might catch.
Remember, there is no searching for traps. You don't get that bonus. I'm sorry. Remember, this is a dungeon game show. It's not a dungeon. So, do you want to remove it, or do you want to run away like a little child?
Why gotta be a little child, man? Why gotta say it like that, man?
I'm going to grab a piece of the mimic sign, and I'm going to use it to pry up the stone.
It's kind of mushy, you know. It's like a mimic tongue, right? So it's kind of gooey in your fingers. Just, but it doesn't really pull it. You might have to use a dagger or your fingernails or something like that.
Oh goodness!
I throw away the squishy mimic sign and I use a dagger.
Hold on! Oh, right in Runda's face.
Oh, what?
Does any get in his mouth?
No.
Oh my God, man! I got that all in my mouth, man. I taste it. Man.
All right, you can
kind of throw up a little bit in my mouth.
All right, what do you do, Mikael?
I pry it open with the dagger.
You look in there, and there is a dust-covered bar of platinum. Yes, your group has found loots. You find 30 gold. Yes, and prizes for your group. Well done, Mikael. That is fabulous. That is wonderful. That is marvelous. I bet your team is really happy right now. I bet their chat is going crazy. That's what I hope. I hope it is going crazy. Yeehaw and all that stuff. Yes, marvelous. All right. The next initiative is Devrunda.
Yeah,
what is your team choice? Corey, what are they going to make him do?
Overwhelmingly go to that gargoyle.
Yeah, man. So I
Devrunda
slowly
moves up to the gargoyle. What are you going to do, Devrunda? Tell me. You move up to the gargoyle.
Because I'm scared of the gargoyle. Scared of the gargoyle. He had horrible nightmares with me as a child. So I'm gonna go over to him real slow, like, and say, "Hello, Mr. Gargoyle."
All right,
no trouble.
I want you to roll a 20-sided dice, and I want you to tell me what you roll, and you need to roll high.
12, man, plus my 5.
Enough. It's not quite enough. I apologize, but you have been zonked again. Yes, no, you were not zonked before, but you are zonked now. As you reach up and you're looking at the gargoyle, it falls off and it actually hits you in the head, which means that we get to roll on Kizmia's wheel for Devrunda's team. Now, remember, there's something that could, if it hits either of these greens, it could actually get you something. And I am really trying to spin it hard. Yes, here we go. Plus 5 dungeon points. Are you ready, Devrunda?
I'm ready, man.
I'm spinning, Mon. Here we go. Disadvantage. Your next roll, Devrunda, is made at disadvantage. Do not forget that, Corey, because I know how these people are. There's lots of cheating that goes on. I mean, Mikael has rolled an 8 3 times in a row. This is strange. And all right. Next, Kavisa. So, Kavisa, there is a bone on the stone that you can see sort of a little ways out on the bridge. Or you can pull a lever that you notice right behind the other gargoyle. What does your team say? Tell us, Corey. Corey?
A second. Sorry. Jumping to the chat. It is the lever. The lever.
Pull the lever. So, Kavisa, you step forward here to this point, and you pull the lever, and you hear a dinging sound. Ding, 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 ding. Kind of like a dinner bell. Yes, a dinner bell for a troll. Yes, because what would a bridge be without a troll? Yes, it jumps forward from beneath the bridge and says, "Ah, a nice morsel for my dinner." Yes, that's what you will be. And Kavisa, you shall take 4 hit points of damage. 4 hit points of damage, and then we will see what our friend Ira finds with the bone and the stone. All right. So what do you do? There's a bone laying there right on the stone.
Oh, look how cool this is. And she will pick it up.
You pick it up. Suddenly, you feel a strange warming in your body, and you realize that you have been given one of your spell slots back, just like that. Well done, my friend. Aha, that is a wonderful thing. Yes, is it not?
Yes, it's very wonderful. If I haven't spent a spell slot, do I have another spell slot?
You have spent spell slots, haven't you?
I've used
lightning
cantrips.
bolt, yes? Oh. All right. Let me see what I will do about this. Yes, I will give you the bonus spell slot. It would be unfair to not give it to you. So yes, you have a bonus spell slot, and you can only fill it with one of the spells you already have. You can't do some new bonus spell.
No, of course.
All right? All righty. Marvelous. Well done. So now we must finish the combat with the troll. The troll is there. So your first initiative is our friend Mikael. What do you do, Mikael?
I made it way. Has it gotten all the way across the bridge, or is it standing towards the front of it?
So what happened is you heard the dinging of the dinging dinner bell, yes? And suddenly, like it just swung up from beneath and jumped, and it's right there at the front end of the bridge, probably 20 feet from where you stand right now. Easy to close.
I am going to try and make a tumble roll between its legs so I can flank from behind it.
Roll your skill against dexterity. Give me a 20-sided dice and roll it and tell me what you roll. Add your modifier.
Dirty 20.
You rolled a dirty 20?
15 plus 5.
This is impressive. These people are rolling like crazy right now. All right, you are able to tumble. And yes, I will give you the flank. Do your worst. Are you there, Mikael?
I rolled a 19 and an 11.
So you? I did
so
not.
I'm assuming I get advantage. So the 19 is what I would get.
Yes, you roll because of your advantage. You get the 1. That is correct. But are you 2 attacks or 1 attack? I thought you were 2 attacks.
I was only doing the first one first.
Got it. So you hit on the first attack. You do not get advantage, obviously, on the second attack.
The second attack is a 20. And a nat 20 on that one.
Critical. That is a critical roll. Well, good for us. And we'll give a nod out to those people as well. What a marvelous stream that they do. All right, Mikael, do your worst with your damage. That's going to be a lot of damage. Goodness gracious.
11 points of damage on the first strike. And then 10 points of damage on the second.
21 hit points of damage. It looks back at you and says, "Ooh, my kidney." But it does not go down. Next is Devrunda. What do you do, Devrunda? Tell me.
So, man, in my studies in school, because I was a very astute student, I learned a lot about the trolls. And I know that they just want to be paid for us to cross this bridge. So they like moldy bread, man. So I have a couple loaves of moldy bread in my pack back here. So I'm gonna go to the troll and say, listen, man, you be getting your butt whooped. So how about you take this bread and go back under the bridge and let us go about our way before I have to mash you in, man.
Okay, listen, he just got stuck in his kidney. I'm going to roll a 20-sided dice. I have to roll a 20. If I don't roll a 20, nothing happens. I mean, it does not work. Sorry, it does not work. He wants to keep fighting you. You can still fight him.
How did you be reasonable here, man?
Moldy
my
bread?
friend.
You offer
Who
him
carries
moldy
around
bread?
moldy bread?
You
love moldy bread. They love it.
He's got some moldy baguette carrying around in your backpack?
You should
I was going to eat it 2 days ago. You know how fresh bread goes bad quickly. I didn't get it from the... Okay, I'm 350 pounds. I keep bread next to me sword.
All right,
so I can slice it quickly.
Did you just use?
I invented sliced bread.
Okay. Oh, you invented. Okay, good. Ooh, I was a little nervous there for a moment. All right. You swing it to hit this thing. Yes. Armor class 15. Roll it. Tell me what you roll.
I rolled a 1, man.
Oh, so this. Here we are. So this is our first fumble, and because fumbles, we don't have combat that carry on. There are certain things that could or could not happen here, and I am actually going to be the one who adjudicates the fumble. All right. So what is going to happen here is Devrunda, as you step forward, holding out the moldy bread in one hand, yes, like this, the moldy bread, and your sword in the other, like this, yes?
Yes.
He knocks the bread from your hand, you swing your sword, he ducks, and you fall off the bridge into the water. Fortunately, you are close enough to the edge that you do not drown, and it is not that deep, but it is foul, and you stink. You stink, stink, stink. So that is that. All right. The next person who will act is our dear friend, Kavisa. Kavisa, what do you do?
I'm going to close range shoot this troll out of surprise of it hopping up at me. I was just ringing a bell for kicks just to see what happened. So
well, he's looking at you thinking you are dinner. You know, he wants you for dinner. Yeah. Yes, he wants to put a little apple in your mouth and all of that. Yes. All right, so armor class 15. Do your worst.
That is a 14.
Is that all in, or does that include your modifier or not?
That is with my modifier. Just shy.
Flies over his shoulder and misses, which means all we have left is the wizard with her extra spell slot. What shall you do, Ira? Tell me now.
Takes the bone and waves it like a wand and casts magic missile.
How many of them? Roll them, do your worst.
12 damage.
Oh, was quite good. Was that maximum damage?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Well
no,
done.
11 damage. I got 4, 4, and 3.
4, 4, and 3. All right. So what happens is it strikes the troll right in his eye. And he goes, and he falls off the edge. We will have to roll a little dice to see if he falls on top of Devrunda.
Oh.
No, he misses Devrunda. Devrunda, a giant troll, just falls down right next to you, into the water. Give the killing blow to Ira and give the MVP to Miakel for that incredible tumbling roll. Yes, how is that, teams? Yes, let us roll some prizes. Have we done that? Let us do some more mystery prizes. Maybe some of the cards or something like that. Corey, can we do that? Let's do 4 more prizes, 1 for each team.
1 for each team.
We're ready.
I will get that in a second. I wanted to ask a question for the skill check on this room. Who got it and how many points?
So, okay, the skill check was the, was that the wizard?
I
can't remember.
Yes.
That the wizard gets the skill check point. I apologize. I should have had you roll for that, but that is all right. That is a DM mistake. But it is, you still would have gotten the points for it. So please take that. All right, let us do that. All right. Now,
So
my friends.
We are sitting at, and I will do the prizes as you described. The next room we have Eira at 3 dungeon points, Devrunda at 5, Mikel at 2, Kaviza at 2. Your next room bonuses, and this is exciting. Ira, you get to cast a 3d6 fireball in the next room. Devrunda, you get an extra attack next round if the monster survives long enough to the end of the round. Mikel, you get nothing. Sorry. Kaviza, you get advantage on the next on the next room.
I get a second attack, man. Oh yeah.
All right. So
here's prizes.
That's fine, Corey. Listen to me, everyone. Here is what Camera Mandy has asked. So, in halfway through, we want to take a little break and give all of our captains a chance to talk to people and do that kind of stuff. The dead troll is laying down here next to our friend Devrunda in the water. Devrunda is standing on the edge, and pull the camera over here, Mandy. Let's just take a look. Could we do this? Is it possible? Oh, yes, we must have it blue because he is in the water. Because as Devrunda is standing down there on the edge, he looks to the side and sees that there is actually... He is right here, way over the edge. Hard to see. You might have to come around this way if you really want to do it. Do not feel the pressure, though. But if you come around, I will never make you do that again. Go forward. Go forward. You're good. He is right down there, and there is this marvelous cavern that he just discovered. Yeah, why don't you do that? All right, my friends, we are going to take a break. You all have a wonderful, wonderful bit of time here. And I guess how long are we going to be gone for? 5 minutes break. So you can go to the restroom. You can do whatever you want. There's going to be a little thing playing, talking about our sponsors, right? Is that correct, Mandy? Yes, talk about our sponsors. A little thank you to our sponsors. And we will see you in about 5 minutes. I hope you're having a good time. I am.
Check out the 3 available chapters of the Red Star Rising campaign on Roll20. Programmed by Team Devrunda's Captain Casey with lots of care and attention, these digital adventures feature 120 pages of fully cross-linked game content and guidance, 84 full-color tokens, full-color world and regional maps, high-resolution detailed battle maps complete with dynamic lighting, clickable stack blocks for all monsters and encounters, and so much more right at your fingertips. Mama Zola's Emporium of Geeky Oddities is a dear friend to us at Gooey Cube. We love the customized masks, shot glasses, dice trays, and many thoughtful gifts they have sent to us over the course of our relationship. They have provided a huge array of loot for our giveaway, and they have an even more incredible selection on their Facebook page, including jewelry, dice, comic books, and almost anything else you could desire. Mama Zola's, making magical and geeky oddities for you and the world. Have a might need for the geeky and odd? Mama Zola will provide. 3 of our team captains come from the awesome Twitch stream called Tabletop Misfits. They are currently playing a homebrew campaign set in Gooey Cube's world of Zyathé. This eclectic assortment of wanderers get into endless mischief and troubles as they stumble around this crazy world. See for yourself.
Are you the hose daughter?
The what?
A hose. Okay.
Catch them live every Sunday from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. We are fortunate to be partnered with Harry's Miniatures. Harry designs and produces wide-ranging miniatures for all types of games, and he also designs for the world of Zyathé. Harry is constantly posting his new creations on Facebook in the private group, the Gooey Game Masters Den of Enlightenment. You can also view and purchase an assortment of his minis right on our website or have a custom one built for your character. My favorite is easily the Grand Visage of Alphinius Goo with his many types of hats. Oh, what a creative mind Harry has to find a way to finally get Alphinius into a hat. The last time we were able to host the Great Gooey Giveaway was at Genghis Con in the early part of 2020. Since then, we have only built on our relationship with the fantastic folks who run this fun, wonderful gaming convention in our home state of Colorado. We deeply appreciate all of the support Genghis Con has given us running our giveaways and can't wait to host an epic in-person Gooey game show in 2022 with a live audience. We'll see you then. We want to give a special thank you to Corey from Chrysalis Creative Endeavors for donating his time, skills, and loot to this great gooey adventure. Corey and his wife Tracy are a couple of Denver area educators who enjoy pursuing creative outlets in their free time. Their greatest endeavor is bringing people together through engaging games, creating memories at amazing events, and capturing those special moments through photography. Corey has been designing games and hosting game events since 1997. Check out his gorgeous 3D printed setup for the Gooey Cube's Carnival. And Tracy has been doing photography since 2011. Corey is also proud to be a Gooey Cube writer and contributor for the world of Zyathé. With a motto like bringing art to life, you better believe that Karen from Artopia is full of creativity. Embroidery, hand-sculpted polymer clay, painting, and jewelry, this artist is truly a jack of all trades, full of whimsy and imagination. One lucky viewer will be going home with this stunning Gooey Cube dice bag that has a little secret that is revealed in the dark. Follow Artopia on Facebook to enjoy the full breadth of Karen's fantastic work. Thalmarillion has been making top-notch miniatures and models for almost 20 years. And while we are thrilled to see our friend Tom move on to new adventures, we are sad to see him leave the space where his talent truly shone. We are forever grateful for the gifts and support he has offered Gooey Cube. Check out his website as he clears out the rest of his stock. A beautiful set of gooey green mana crystal dice are set to be given to our grander grand prize winner today. And folks, these dice are lookers, as are all the intricate dice, gaming accessories, and creations from Paradigm Lost. Searching through their crafted, colorful catalog, you can tell how much heart and detail goes into their products. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, and their website, ParadigmLostStore.com. You can spend hours searching the fantastical collections of miniatures from Darksword. They have a vast selection with just under 1,000 minis and miniature-related items in their diverse catalog. Their minis are award-winning, handcrafted premium pewter fantasy miniatures in the 28mm heroic gaming scale. We hope they end up on some incredible adventures worthy of the work and detail that has gone into them. We want to thank the Uncanny Pros profusely for all they did to help get us running on Twitch. The Uncanny Pros is a terrific troupe of role players that broadcast their playthrough of Gooey Cube's Red Star Rising campaign on Twitch. They also do wide-ranging side streams, including a cosplay show featuring our own Gooey L. Check them out for many hours of heartfelt and entertaining content.
Ha! Welcome back. I hope you all got your bio break done, whatever that means. But I hope it worked out fine, yes? So as we will recall, we have our intrepid adventurers who one of them has fallen down into the water. Oh, Camera Mandy wishes to speak. Go ahead, Camera Mandy. The travesty of the moving of the camera was not Camera Mandy's fault. It was apparently my fault, yes? I would like everyone to vote on whether it was Camera Mandy's fault or my fault. And if you vote that it was Camera Mandy's fault, I will not give another prize into the channel. But if you vote that it was her fault, not mine, I will give another prize to one of the teams rolled at random. So vote away. Aha!
That doesn't work.
Listen, this
is whatever you say, brother. I'm rolling with you, dog.
This is a new form. This is. Sorry, Corey.
Yes, it's overwhelming that it is Alphinius's fault. Early in the vote.
Okay, none of you all get a bonus prize.
Camera Mandy loyalty.
Corey, everybody loves you. Corey, my friend, I want to.
Now Alphinius has to wear a hat.
I am not wearing a hat. You will not get that, you dirtbag. Now listen, it's important. Corey is doing his best to keep up on the prizes, but it's really hard with all the other stuff that he's doing. So if you would please, there's only an hour left in the stream. Just hang out at the end, and he's going to give away all these prizes based on the numbers to each of the team. But you have to hang out in the Discord. If you hang out on only the Twitch, you won't be able to get the prizes. Is that what you were hoping to ask me, my dear?
No, your hand.
Oh, my hand was in the shot like this. All right. So as we will recall, the troll that someone in the stream said that Devrunda now smells like troll and moldy bread. Yes. The troll has fallen in the water. Devrunda is looking over and can see that there is a cave off of the water right there. And our three other intrepid adventurers are up on the bridge. So now we're going to have a little bit of more than just what does the team tell you to do, because there's going to have to be a little bit of action on y'all's parts. So I need to ask, first of all, Devrunda, because you are the first one and you are down there, what are you doing, my friend?
And so I'm looking over there at the tavern, and I yell up
Tavern? There's no tavern. There's a cave.
Cave.
I see what is on your mind, sir. It is the post-stream after party. Yes, that is.
It looks like that cave, but it kind of looks like the Double Deuce from Roadhouse, man. It's a movie in the future. The future movie. You guys will know about it later.
Double Deuce.
It looks like the Double Deuce. And I tell them, guys, it looks like the Double Deuce over here, man.
You.
All right, so Ira, my friend, you hear Devrunda yelling up from below, and I'm going to move you to the bridge because I think that is okay. There's no danger there at this point in time that you can discern. You hear him yelling this to you. What do you say?
I'm like, get out of the water. I was gonna clean you up and like use prestidigitation, but it seems pointless if you're gonna stay in the water.
He is out. He's climbed out.
Oh, well then I just cast to make him smell like roses.
Oh, you cast. Okay, he smells like roses. Yes, it's marvelous. All right. What are we doing, Aviza?
I'm just gonna look over the edge and like, why are you just hanging out down there? Like, come up back up here. There aren't any more scary things up here. We killed them all.
Let's go to the cave, man. It's a party.
He says there's a cave down there. You can kind of, where you're standing now, Kaviza, you can see a little bit of the entrance right there. You can kind of see it. So, Miakel, what do you do?
So one of the gargoyles, I'll find one that looks like it's relatively stable, and I'll take some rope and I'll tie it around so that we have a way to get down.
All right, that one on the side over on the other side of the one where the lever was, you can put that down there and hang that rope down. So you do so. Are you all going to descend, or are you going to bring Devrunda up?
I don't want to get my boots dirty.
It smells.
Devrunda's convinced there's a party down there, but it looks to me like we killed the bartender.
As I have said many times, there ain't no party like a Gooey Cube party because a Gooey Cube party got goo. Yes.
I like it, man. I like it, man. I don't like it. I love it, man.
Extra sticky.
You want to go down there.
Yeah, listen, let's not get into the sticky things, Mike. Okay, let's not do that. All right. Now listen, Mikel, you know for a fact, looking at this bridge, the way it is constructed out of this stone, it would be a fairly simple matter for you, because of your skills, to be able to kind of go down there without even using the rope. You other two probably should try to use the rope rather than climb, but you could give it that attempt if you prefer.
I will climb the rope. I don't think.
All right, roll a 20-sided dice, and don't roll a 1.
Okay. Okay, a 15.
No problem. You shinny on down, and you are right there next to Rose-smelling Devrunda. Yes, hello, Rose-smelling Devrunda. What about you, Kaviza?
And I'll start climbing down the rope too.
Come on.
All right. Roll that dice. Do not roll a 1.
One of you can ride on my shoulders.
13.
Beam some light.
No problem. You are down there with Mr. Rose.
But I'm real unhappy about it. Like, when you travel with kids and like on a road trip and it's like are we there yet? That is my whole attitude towards the situation.
Well, it smells pretty funky down there, even though they're the roses. It's kind of like, have you ever walked into a bathroom after someone has sprayed air freshener, but it didn't really do the job, right? That's kind of what it smells like down there right now.
This is terrible.
Mikel, what are you doing, my friend?
Well, first and foremost, just because I'm good at climbing does not mean I care for heights all that much. And number 2, I don't feel like smelling like cow dung like our friend Vrunda. So I'm going to use the rope to climb down.
It's not
well done. Bad. Don't roll a 1.
It's really not that bad.
19.
You are down. So you find yourselves on a little stone path that actually leads, and I will remove this to make it easier to see, that leads to the what looks to be a cave opening. All right? And it is dark, but you can see a little ways inside the cave. And as you are pondering, you can kind of see that there is a bed, very large, that is probably big enough to hold 2 trolls, not just one. And there's a large chest sitting next to the bed. There is a hole in the wall, quite interestingly. And there is also a big jug of grog. At least that's what it looks like. So, my friends, that is the vote. So let us roll our initiatives. Please roll your initiatives, my friends. Ira, what do you have?
4.
Terrible. Devrunda, what do you have?
7.
Miguel.
I rolled a 6 this time.
If you'd rolled an 8, you were going to get kicked to the curb. All right, Kavisa, what do you have, my friend?
A 4.
A 4. So we know that Devrunda can act first. So, Devrunda, we got to see what your team is going to give you the choice to do. There is the bed. There is the chest. There is the hole in the wall. And a big jar of grog. Jug of grog.
Grog.
What
grog,
say
grog.
the team Devrunda, Corey?
Come on, give me some grog.
I am still waiting for those votes to come in from Devrunda's team, but I will remind Devrunda,
20
you
minutes
have
left. We have only 20 minutes left.
Devrunda, your team wants me to remind you that you have advantage at some point from a GUI reward. So, and they would like you to use it at your earliest convenience.
Okay.
Still waiting for the vote from that team.
Team Devrunda.
While we're waiting, can Kavisa, in preparation, just take that healing potion that she found?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, man. This kid stinks.
Kavisa, roll 2 4-sided dice and add 2.
It's only like half smells.
2 4-sided dice and add 2, or add 4?
Yes, my friend. Add 2. 2 4-sided dice and add 2.
It is 7 points.
Did you hear that, Corey? We have 7 additional hit points to our friend Kavisa.
Okay. Kavisa is at max hit points.
That is max for Kavisa. Very good. Very good. All right.
And I am just going to call it because I don't see a pinned vote from the fighter chat. So I am going to say grog.
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
let me tell you, the grog is the zonk for this room.
Come on,
We
man.
might as well just spin the thing. Now,
I smell like the inside of 1,000 belly buttons. And you can't let me enjoy the grog.
Well, it tastes good. I mean, it's a little funky. You know, it's troll grog, right? So you drink the grog, right? It's delicious, right? It's got this eau de troll, right? It's marvelous. So you take the eau de troll grog, and it will give you a disadvantage on your next roll. So your advantage on your next roll can be counteracted by the disadvantage and give you a normal roll, or you can just take disadvantage on your next roll and use your advantage whenever you want. I would suggest that you counteract, but that is up to you. But you will also get the spin on the wheel. Let us see what happens. Here we go, my friends. Are you ready?
Doubles.
-2 dungeon points. Oh, -2 dungeon points. A tough roll, taking him down to 3 from 5. Rough.
This is malarkey, man. Malarkey.
All right, Agent of Jinx, Mikael. It is the hole in the wall for you.
All right. So, Mikael, you go up and you look at the hole in the wall, and you are like, holy moly. There's a big diamond in here. It's a big diamond. You have loot. Your team gets 20
Friends,
gold.
there's nothing to see in this hole over here.
Good to know.
Your team gets 20 gold, and of course, Corey, the prize rolls, right? So make sure you're keeping track of this. So, my friends, this is what Corey wants you to do. Please hang around in the Discord afterwards. It won't take him very long, and he will roll all the team prizes and make sure you all get them. Okay, and we're also going to stop just a couple of minutes early so I can talk to you about a couple of things, and then also give away our grand prize. So that is what we'll do. What are you? Just stop flashing at me and just tell me, Camera Mandy. 3 grand prizes and 1 grand prize. So this is what we are doing. Yes, very, very soon. So the hole in the wall was the diamond. Yes, this is marvelous. And what are you going to do? Which one is it? Corey? Is it Kavisa or Ira? Because they both have the same initiative.
We will go with Kavisa. And
Kavisa, and what is the decision?
The decision is
the bed or the chest?
The bed or the chest it is by 1 vote. Chest.
The chest it is. All right. Well, Kavisa, what do you do with this chest?
I'm going to think that it's the loot. Positive that people keep loot in chests. So I'm going to walk over to it real confidently and just rip it open.
You rip open the chest real confidently, and you find another healing potion. What about that? Marvelous. That goes in your little stack over here. Well done. Well done. So you are now max hit points and another healing potion. You are not want for healing, Kavisa. So that is wonderful. And I did not roll your skill check. I might eliminate that stupid skill check. I might just give it to folks. So I'll have to think about that. But I've done it. I've not made anyone do it that they've lost. So it's not really a disadvantage to folks, I don't think. Anyway, so the last, of course, Ira, is the bed. And as there is no monster that has emerged, what do you say?
Up to the bed.
Yes?
I think she's accepted that she already knows what will happen here. And she says, wakey, wakey, and we'll pull the blankets off the bed.
Yes, it is Mama Troll. Mama Troll who smelled the moldy bread and said, who's trying to suck my guy away with moldy bread? I will attack you, and I am going to hit you, Kavisa. Yes, I am going to hit you for 6 hit points of damage. Ooh, that's a big hit. Marvelous. Take 6 hit points of damage from Ira, please. And now, my friends, based on your initiatives, you will do your attacks. So the first attack is Devrunda. Now, what are you doing, Devrunda? Are you going to do it with advantage? Excuse me, with disadvantage and keep your advantage? Or use your advantage to counteract your disadvantage?
I'm going to go ahead and use my advantage.
All right, then you get a straight roll. So that, Corey, that gets rid of the disadvantage problem, but it also takes away his advantage, which is, was that from that Gooey reward? So that is now taken away right there. All right, Devrunda, roll your dice. Armor class 15.
15.
You have struck it. Do your worst, my friend. 2 6-siders, plus your strength.
No. Oh. So that's a 5. So 10 plus my strength is a 5.
So 15 total. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You have it down. The troll mama is in your face. She says, where's that bread?
I'm sorry,
All
Mama.
right.
I dropped the bread in the warm water. It's nice and soft now.
Yes, definitely. Hey, a bunch of ducks come crawling up. All right, Miakel, what are you doing? It is your attack. Do it. Do your worst.
I'm going to use my advantage on attack roll.
You do that, I'm going to go get the bread.
All right, do it.
Bread is,
I'm a class 15.
All right, I rolled a 6 and a 21. So the 21 hits.
So the 21 hits, but that is not a natural, correct? You are below the 20. Yes, it's not a natural.
Correct.
All right, do your worst.
And then the second attack is an 11. So only the one hits.
Only the one hits. That is correct.
Oh, max damage. 8 plus 3, 11.
11. The creature is still up. So now let us see what happens. Who is next? It is, did you say it was Ira or Kavisa was next? Kavisa, you are the third initiative. Please do your worst.
And I'm also going to
Armor class-
use my advantage on attack.
Nice. Go ahead and get it, Visa.
Do it.
I rolled a 19, which is plus 5, but I also rolled a nat 20. So.
Oh, that is what we call a critical. So you get to do double damage on the one. Okay, so do that one. Do that one second. Let's keep that for last. What is your first attack?
I only get one attack.
Oh, I apologize. I thought you said you had to. You're correct. So do your damage, please. Do your double damage.
I rolled max damage as well. I rolled a 10 on my d10. So that's 20 plus 3, so 23 points of damage.
Guess who kills Mama Troll?
All real casual, like I'm digging through this chest looking for the loot, and I'm like, oh, the troll's awake, and then just fire one off. Pew.
Well done, well done. You shall get the killing blow, and I will also give you the MVP for this round. Well deserved. Give her a point for MVP. So, my friends, how much time do we have left? We have 12 minutes. So, do you climb up the rope, or do you just decide to live with the moldy bread that is soaked up in the water and the 2 dead trolls for the rest of your lives?
I immediately am climbing up the rope. I'm done down here.
All right, everyone, please roll 20-sided dice and don't roll a 1.
I'm so sorry I made us do this, guys. It was a mistake. I smelled the grog.
Just to be careful, I'm going to use my advantage on an ability check that I have as well.
Ah, I will remove that card. Well done.
13.
All right, you make it up. Anybody roll a 1? Anybody have a problem?
Nope.
No, 17.
All right. We will leave Mama Troll behind. We shall move our friends up here and continue
I'm gonna
on.
do something real athletic. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna do something like this. Jump up top.
Okay, so you're gonna try to jump.
Yeah.
You want me to roll to see what happens?
No, come on, man.
All right. So you are able to walk to the other side of the bridge, and as you get there, you realize that there is a door in front of you that it has a face upon it, and the face looks at you and it says, "What are you doing here, mortal?"
What are you doing here, door?
Yeah. What
And
the
there are
wizard
more
said,
than-
man.
I know I'm mortal. Are you guys not mortal? There wasn't an S on the end of that sentence, so are you guys immortal?
Mortals.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I like Devrunde. He's like, yeah. What are you doing here, door?
Yeah.
Mortals, to pass beyond, you must answer my riddle. Yeah.
Okay.
And that riddle shall be asked at GaryCon's live stream in but 3 weeks, where we will reprise the great Gooey giveaway dungeon game show. Yes, and it will begin right here at this portion of the bridge. And all of you who come will have a chance to win more prizes. Yes, and see what happens to our intrepid adventurers as they continue through this strange dungeon of Du'Nix. Yes. And in the meantime, we will talk about our friend Corey, who is going to roll for a bunch of prizes. And we will have to take a little peek down here. Quickly, cameraman, go there, because Riley has abandoned that camera. Yes, you see how I am. I am totally alive. This is this is hard when we're trying to to be very socially careful, right? With only a few people in the room and masks and all of this stuff. Normally we'd have like 6 people in here, 8 people plus our team. We will do that in 3 weeks unless something weird happens again. But for right now, when I look at the dungeon points, it is clear that Kavisa's team is the winner of the grand prize. Do you have that, Corey? Oh, yes, that is right. You have it down.
That is correct.
Yes. And then all 3 other teams get a grand prize. Do you want to tell us what that is, Corey? Or do you not? Are you just going to let them know afterwards? Or do you even know? Cameraman, you might...
what? How is that?
All right, you have to go look at the website. It's got all kinds of crap in there, including for the winner a custom Gooey Cube portrait where we take your face, we turn it into your character, and if you so desire, we will bring your character to the world of Zyathé, where you can be a non-player character as part of the adventure.
Awesome.
All right, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this marvelous tonight.
Our grandest grand prize winner is JRDN. JRDN is the Discord name. The other grand prizes, I will.
Yeah, hold on. Let us cheer. Let us do our clapping. Yes, all of us, we get to clap. Yes, clap. Yes. Marvelous. Yes. All right, who is next for the grand prize? Because we have Team Mikael, Team Devrunda, and Team Ira, who all get a grand prize.
Tech 42 on the Wizard team is the grand prize from the Wizards team.
Yeah, very nice. Very, very good.
job.
Very, very good. Very, very good.
From the Fighters team, from Devrunda's team, Awen_2.
There you go, A1_2.
Yeah, very nice, Awen. Very nice. Ha.
And for the last grand prize is Knoll. That's
Yeah,
G-N-O-L-L.
very nice. Very nice. Congratulations to all of you winners. Now, I want to tell you about one of the prizes. We have lots of very cool prizes. But one of the prizes I want to tell you about before we say goodnight is we have made a product that is the deck of cards that is used for games of chance in the world of Zyathé. It is called by many names: the Dragon Deck, the Deck of Fools, the Deck of Perilous Fortuity. Yes, and all of these names come because it is different from the deck in our real world. It actually has 5 face cards, not 3. It has 4 Jester cards, and it also has a Fool card. And the suits are stones, flames, waves, and wind. And there are no aces. There are ones, and they are called nubs. We have received from our initial work 2 proof decks for us to look at the colors of the cards. And we have determined that we are going to take one of those proof decks and we are going to sign, Alphinius will sign all 65 cards with a limited edition 1 of 1. Because there will be only 1 nub of flame. There will be only 1 10 of waves. There will be only 1 dragon of stone. And we will give that out with a certificate of authenticity as part of one of the prizes that we are giving out. We'll give out quite a number of them. I think 20, did we say, Corey, or 18 or something like that? So was that what it was, Corey? Was it like 18 or something?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're going to give 18 of those away, along with a certificate of authenticity, as some of the prizes that we are doing. We have all kinds of wonderful prizes from all those wonderful sponsors and all of that stuff. So you're going to get a lot of stuff. And we're going to do this all again at GaryCon in about 3 weeks. We hope you'll come join us, come watch, see what happens to our adventurers, and win more prizes. There's even more stuff coming at GaryCon because we have a little more time to get them all together. So, and I've got a couple of things up my sleeve. Now I want to return to this deck of Perilous Fortuity before we're done, because it is worth nothing, really. But you never know, do you? I think you will love the deck of Perilous Fortuity. I think you will love most of these prizes. And I truly think, my friends, you will love Gooey Cube. 3 minutes, says Riley. So, my friends, please go to our website, check out what we are doing. I think you will love it. Look at what the people are saying about our materials, the reviews that we have on our site. There are many, and please consider joining us here in our Discord for a number of different things that we do. We have events and activities here. We do a lot of different things, and Camera Mandy's changing the lights. Oh, you want me to be more illuminated? Oh, gooey green, yes. So, so we have a lot of fun in the Facebook group. It is called the Game Masters Gooey Den of Enlightenment. You can join it right off of our Facebook page, Gooey Cube. You can also, of course, you are also already members of this Discord. We have the Contributors Guild that meets here. We have the Writers Guild that happens here. We have a number of different writers groups that are coming together that are helping us create the world of Zyathé. You can be a part of that if you want to and receive special rewards for doing so. Gooey Cube is a marvelous little group of people, and we are having a good time. And we hope you would join us and be a part of this as well. I also want to just any questions from anybody from the chat, Corey, anything that anybody asked, any questions, I would like to give at least a minute or two for answering any quick questions that folks might have. And if not, you know me, I'm never at a loss for words.
I don't see anything in the captain's chat, but we do have over 40 prizes left to give away. So stay in Discord for a little while.
Yes, do not leave, my friends, because they are good prizes. We are giving away lots of really good stuff. And at GaryCon, like I said, we'll even have more prizes. So tell your friends about the great Gooey game show, and let us bring more people to GaryCon and when we do the stream there. I believe it's on Saturday, though. It's on Saturday morning, something like 11 o'clock Mountain Time, something like that, or 12 o'clock, something. Anyway, it'll be on our website. We'll post and on our Facebook page. We'll post all that, and we're having a good time. So, Riley, how much money did we raise for Game to Grow? Best guess. 300? 300? Okay, so there was somewhere around 300 people in the Twitch stream. So Ms. Goo and I are going to give $300 to our friends at Game to Grow. And I want to thank you all very, very much for being here tonight, for joining us for this marvelous adventure. I hope you had a great time. I did. May all your adventures be sticky, my friends, and may you have a wonderful gooey rest of your Sunday evening. And I hope Monday is a better day for you than most Mondays. I hope it is that way for me. We are going to go have a snoot of something and toast the end of this first chapter of the great Gooey Giveaway Dungeon Game Show. Good night.